Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2024. I'm just reading what it says. Anyway, Happy New Year. Hopefully, we will have a few people join us. Episode 147, talking about the new year, new sets that have come out, new parts that are going to be available on Bricks and Pieces, new parts that are available in sets, any Mocs that we've been doing, and possibly maybe Mocs that we'll do this year, mock things that we want to build this year. In the chat already, we've got a few people watching. We got Eric, we got Eclipse and Eric Sith. I clicked on one and read the name of the other. So hello, welcome everybody. As people join in. Sorry, something just popped up on my phone. I'm not sure if it's related to anything. Turn your post into an event. No, thanks. But I guess this chat making it into an event of some sorts. Anyway, battery powered bricks. Hello, welcome. Hey, Paul, how are you? People are filing in. We'll have a few people join the chat as well, I think, at some point. Happy New Year to you too. Not sure offhand who that is, but it's probably one of our regulars that have to resync with StreamYard again. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, so yeah. It's been a busy week. I got a bit of Lego mocking done. Didn't really do any sorting. Didn't build much in the way of sets. But I ended up gaming for a little bit. My kid's been here with me for the week, and he was playing literally here. I've got a table here and a monitor, and you can see empty pop cans. He was literally sitting here in the same room with me, gaming on his Xbox while I was playing games. I was playing StarCraft 2, which I haven't played for many years, and I found on Steam. No, not Steam, on Battle.net, and I've been playing it just because. So that took up a lot of my New Year's weekend. And like I said, not a lot of building. Although based on the bins behind me, too wide. Based on all the bins behind me, I did do a lot of building, or I did pull a lot of stuff out in order to, to build some stuff. And I'll show that in a second. Waxblat, hello, Happy New Year. And Highland Bricks, hello. Welcome. So I ended up building another StarCom mock that I've been wanting to do. And I also updated a second one in order to finish it off as much as I could. So you heard a little piece fall. That's those little flick shooters in there, which literally have a couple of bars in it, just for the picture. I'm just pulling those out for safety. But this is called the Missile Fox, I think it was. It's took a while for me to build this one just because I need to get the three wheels side by side with stuff in between. So everything is plated all the way through, and not the strongest. But it's designed like this as well, so it can pull apart, because it's a vehicle where a person sits in front, but as a storage container, there's no room for a person. And it's a missile fox, meaning it contains a missile. So this folds. Just trying to show it doesn't really help that I'm wearing a gray shirt. Oh, this folds up, these fold out. The missile thingy comes out, and the missile doesn't remove. It's just on there for example, or for it's on there. It's permanently on there just because I didn't have enough room to build it. But yeah, and then this part pulls forward, and the guy would sit here so he can drive and shoot a missile. I've got some parts on order to allow this to flip back. There's the new 1x2 plate with I can say it's basically, let me just put this missile back in. See, falls off. There's high quality building going on here. There's a new, it's just a day. There's a new gray 1x2 plate that looks like this guy, but it's another stud long, and this is totally curved on the end. So I've got a few Bricklink orders in for some parts for these sets. And that one, I think I'm going to put that in here instead of basically the opposite direction of this. which will allow this lid to flip further down, like the original set did. But yeah, so this is the Missile Fox, and I also updated the battle crane set that I was working on to add in some guns on the front. It's not the exact same as the original set, but I wanted it to look at least similar, at least kind of similar. So, so yeah, I did that. Spent money on New Year's Day for well, technically New Year's Eve, like a few minutes after midnight, like everybody else, to get a few gift purchases. Why do I feel like I'm leaning to avoid a picture? Why didn't I just move my camera? Brilliant. Sorry. Yeah, now I don't have to lean sideways. Anyway, so yeah, I placed a couple of Bricklink orders. No, I placed a couple of Lego.com orders. First one will arrive tomorrow. Second one will probably arrive the day after. I didn't buy any 2024 sets. I ended up buying using my some of my points instead. I had a bunch of points. Hey, I know that guy. Hold on, here. Let's add him in. Hello, Mr. Davey.
Hi, Jeffy.
How are you?
We were watching you on the Facebook feed, and then Sandy goes,
that,
"Why aren't
yeah,
you on that show?" And
I was wondering if that was Sandy, but I wasn't sure.
I said, Sandy said I should come. Hi, everybody. I was looking at everybody.
My face is now behind my thumbnail. Don't.
No.
Anyway. Battery Power Prick says, "Hey, Dave."
Hi. Hi, hi, everybody else. Hi, Clips. Hi, Highland Bricks.
Happy New Year to you, sir.
Wax Splat. I like that one.
Happy
New Year. Facebook user. That's probably Sandy.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I was guessing it was, but.
Hey, Paul. Hi, Eric.
Anyway. Jeff's here now as well.
I StreamYard, but he's at the top, so you
know. So yeah, we got a lot of people. We had 12 a minute ago. Now we're down to 10.
Yeah, people are leaving because I showed up. I'm sorry.
Well, that usually happens. Yeah, I find. No, I'm just joking.
I show up and people leave. That's fully understood.
Or it's they have to go catch up on all your previous videos.
Hey, I haven't put up one in like a couple of weeks, so
I know. I haven't watched YouTube like since. Well, because I usually have it on my computer, my personal computer here as I'm working, just as background noise. So I didn't work all last week, so I had like 100 videos queued up on Monday or on Tuesday when I started back up, and the first 30 of those, probably about 80% of them are yours, that are backlogged because I'm trying to keep up with the current stuff. And then when I get to the end of those, then I go back and watch the first sets. So I did watch that video though, with your your tiles and stuff. I actually kind of knew that those were coming your way.
Oh, okay.
I was asked.
Sandy kept it a very big secret.
Yeah, well, she did a good job.
She did an awesome job, and so did Mark Andre. Is just fantastic.
Yeah, and I mean, I've got.
I can't. I just absolutely adore that guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my box here.
That guy. I know a guy. See, you have to know a guy. There's always a guy you have to know. I know Jeff. He's a guy.
Woot. That's his million prints, but it's backwards. Yeah, I got a box like at Brickman E with my Jeff tile.
I got the Jeff tile right there.
We already showed these Canadian Brick Builder tiles as well.
Oh, look
which coincidentally is the same picture that's on our banner as well for the video. But yeah, that'll keep me busy with tiles for a while. Yeah, those ones are cool.
Favorite. Didn't even think about it.
you need to make a ship now, Dave.
I know. It's like I saw him. I said,
you need to make a classic space submarine.
I cannot believe that never even crossed my mind.
you need to make a classic space submarine.
Classic submarine. Because we all love these.
That looks like the Endeavor. Did I get the name right?
The Endeavor, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I remember that after all these years. I don't think you actually mentioned
the British way of spelling it. There's an OUR. We don't do it the old American way. There's and the space shuttle spelled properly too, the Canadian way, with OUR.
Obviously the way I said it was the proper way because you can't tell how it was said. But anyway,
exactly, Endeavor. Jeffy said it the British way, the Endeavor, versus the American way, which is Endeavor. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
there you go. So, but yeah, so I was telling everybody that I spent some money on. Well, I used like $300+ in VIP points on Black on New
Boxing
Year's
Day,
Day
New Year's Day.
to place some orders. So I ended up getting like some 2023 sets. I got the couple of Star Wars sets, the Ahsoka's shuttle and the Ghost set, and I also got the pirate. No, not the pirate. The Viking Village set. That was that Target exclusive, but it's on Shop at Home as well. That one's back ordered. I gotta wait for that, but the other sets should be in the next couple of days, so I'm looking forward to that. I also ordered a bunch of figures for Series 25 because it's the new year, and I know I could wait for Walmart to start carrying them. Or no, not Walmart. I know I can wait for Costco to start carrying them at a reduced price, but I always have that fear of not being able to get them.
They get
So,
sold out pretty fast. These ones that people like.
well, yeah, exactly. So I noticed that Indigo had them already available online. Mastermind Toys didn't when I looked on. I think it was January 2nd. I looked at Mastermind Toys, and they don't have any of the new sets as of yet.
We
At least,
we were gonna go up there because the one up the hill is closing,
yeah,
and they're on like 70% discount.
yeah,
I just not got around to it because it's not like, again, from me, and
yeah.
I
It's not
love
stuff
everybody
you're
else who
interested in.
cares, but
Yeah. So you're not buying any Lego sets this year, then, right?
I got this for Christmas. This is what I got for Christmas, and like 120 more of these for Christmas. I again saw the videos. Josh got this. We got that.
Oh yeah, cool,
Josh built that.
cool.
I got a pick-a-brick the last time I was at the thing there, and again, I this is buyer's regret, or not buyer's regret, but this is 100% regret of my part. This is the set that I chose when we were doing that thing with the
Yeah.
thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know why I grabbed it,
Well,
because
because
nothing
you
to me.
got first pick of anything on the
Yeah,
table.
but I didn't. I shouldn't have grabbed this one because, like, what do I don't know what's going. Like, I'm trying to recollect in my head
What
why
you
I
were
grabbed
thinking?
this set, because maybe I saw a piece that I said "ooh" or something, or a minifig, but I'm looking at it now.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna just give it back to Joseph. Like, here, Joseph, take this back. It's like I'm never opening this. It's like meh. It's like,
It was funny because you didn't spend that much time looking either.
no, and it is. I should have grabbed one of the small botanicals. I would have enjoyed that more.
Yep. Yep.
I love them for it. I made a huge mistake grabbing that set. That's my one regret.
And for the record, Dave has said he's not buying any space or any Lego sets this year that are brand new. He's not buying any of them at all. Nothing. He's not buying
And look,
any.
and the box isn't burnt. Look,
Well, there's still Lego
box.
in the box.
What?
There's still Lego in the box.
It hasn't been opened yet.
Well, that's why it's not burnt.
It's really funny too because we got that for a steal.
Oh, where'd you get that one?
I'm trying to remember now, but I know it's cheap.
Fair enough.
Oh, I think I got that one off of Marketplace.
Oh, okay.
For like $50.
Wow, that is decent, especially Canadian price wise.
They're 75 US at the cheapest I saw.
Yeah, well, they did go on sale on Walmart's website in the States for 70 or for 50.
Oh, they went down to 50, eh?
For Christmas, and I think last year for Black Friday they were on too.
So that would have been my fourth one.
Yeah.
But it's like I already have 3 928, 924, and 918 built, and then with the spare part of the 924 and the 918, it built another 928 altogether.
Yeah.
So I already have 2 928s up there.
Yeah.
So there's no, like, I again, you know me, I'm not a collector, but it's going to be mint in box for a while. And I actually talked to one of our mutual friends, and I said, because he wanted one and he never bothered getting it. I said, give me $50 and it's yours. And he's still, and we know who I'm talking about. He's still humming and hawing about whether or not he wants to spend $50 on it. Where I paid full freight for the first two, 129 or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just use the set and build a 1701 something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go old school. Of course, I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna old light gray, because like if I'm building something for the layout, it's gonna be old school.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be in the layout. The 1701 is gonna be in the actual layout.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the feature with this set. It's like right up here is a battery. Okay. Like basically all the sets have batteries, but for this battery, when you put it on and you push it down,
Oh, look at that.
Smoothly opens up the engines.
I will say that the new space sets are awesome, and I just
Oh,
haven't
they're
got around to
gorgeous.
getting any.
Yeah. I bought the 3 just after on Christmas Eve. I bought the 3. I built them all. This one and the well, hold on, I'll scrap the 4. This row here,
Woot! Yeah, I
then,
saw
which
that.
is awesome. And then yeah, the little 4+ set, which had a little bit more to that, but this is the one that uses the Betty hull
All
or
right.
the Betty spaceship hull. So I got those 3, and all the rest I'm going to buy when they go on sale. Hope that's my goal. I don't know if I'm going to survive through that and not buy them, but the figure selection is pretty awesome though for those 3 sets. So let's do that.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah. I might get the mech one, the little $10 US mech one still.
All right.
If I see it, just because I want to see what that figure, because it's the orange figure and it's got the armor that has a Classic Space logo on it as well.
Right.
But I'm beyond that. I'm gonna wait for the bigger ones till they go on sale, I think. But that's my goal. So, but oh yeah, and I placed a couple of Bricklink orders this week too, just for parts.
And hi to everybody in the chat.
Yes.
I'm reading the chat now.
Oh, are you in the chat? I don't see.
I'm reading the chat.
You're reading the chat.
Yep.
Well, we showed everything out. Battery powered bricks got a couple of space sets on the first. Yeah. The Technic Space ones don't come out to March, which is a bit of a bummer, but that's.
I'm using my Technic space sets as a hat rack over here.
That
the
works.
8 every one of my 8 Paretos has a hat hanging off of it right now.
Hi, alternate candidate. Welcome.
Hi, alternate candidate.
So yeah, it's been a busy week for me saying I probably wasn't going to buy much outside of spending my VIP points on or my insider points on stuff. I mean, I still spent about $100 on Shop and Home just because I had to split the order up, and then I think the new gift for purchase was $245 we had to spend, and I had 380 worth of points, so I had to spend a bit.
I don't know how many points I have, but I'm sure it's pretty low.
Well, yeah.
I buy a pick a brick cup every time I go to the store, and that's what I have.
So I don't know how many points. I can't remember. It's 5 points for every $1 Canadian.
Okay.
So that's 80 points per pick a brick cup, basically.
Yes.
So you got probably $10-20. Do you use when you go up to the cash and say when they ask if you want to use your points? Do you say, oh well, you should check your balance on, dude.
I should. Things I should do.
And it's now PAB boxes as well.
So are the boxes holding more than the cups, or is it
if you depending on the part, I think, but if you stack, like for stacking bricks, definitely the boxes hold a hell of a lot more.
Oh, for sure.
But I think if you're just dumping in, they will hold a little bit more, but it's battery powered bricks.
And if you still show up with your old pick a brick cup, can you fill that up still?
Yes, you can. Very small parts, no. Okay, so cups.
Are they still doing a discount if you bring your cup?
I think so. The 50 cents off, yeah. And I think some of the stores are now. I think what they said was they're going to start taking your cup and giving you a box because the boxes are reusable. So they're trying to collect all the cups back because.
Well, I got like 40 of them over there, so it's like.
Yeah. The question is, are cups going to be worth something at some point?
I couldn't care.
Right? I know you don't care, but I'm just kind of saying it.
Other people do.
Like people, so there's got to be people that use them for their storage system, right?
Yeah.
Which personally, I couldn't imagine that, but
just they do.
To me, they don't fit so well. But oh, sorry, depends. Very small parts, no. So yeah, the cups hold more small parts than the boxes do. But for things that are square, obviously they'll fit better in a rectangle than they will in a circle.
All the air gaps, yeah.
Yeah. So, I did get a set last week that I ordered. I don't know if you've seen. Well, you probably haven't seen this set, but there's the mosaic set, which is 5 of these boxes in a bigger box with a base plate, like a 48 base plate. But each of these boxes, this is the light gray box, and it holds 910 1x1 gray plates. There's dark gray, light gray, white, black, and yellow.
So basically the original mosaics except for the yellow.
Yeah, pretty much. And
the
New York
mosaic
grays.
had black, dark gray, light gray, a lighter gray, and a white.
Yeah. So it's yellow instead of lighter gray. I mean, I opened the bag because I needed these. Like the whole reason I bought that kit was A, it was 40% off.
Right.
And B, I needed 1x1 light grays. And Shop at Home, when I checked, they didn't. They had all the other 1x1s on the bestseller page, but they didn't have light gray.
That's odd.
So I was like, oh.
And this mosaic kit, can you like just go to the webpage and upload a photo and it tells you how to build it?
I didn't really see any instructions on how to do it. I think what those kits were used for was they used to have in some stores they used to have a mosaic maker.
Yes,
so you'd sit in a photo booth, they take your picture, and then it would like you pay the $150 or whatever it is for the set, and then they take your picture and the set is dispensed with a printout
of your
mosaic thing. And I think it was an in-store thing, and it just didn't go over as well as they thought. So they had a bunch of these kits left over. But I mean, 1x1 plates, you can always use them, right?
Always use them.
Because they're, if I want to do like tiling or plates on base plates or like pathways or whatever, they're always good to have. So yeah, battery powered bricks is buying bricks and plates. Yeah, makes sense. I can totally understand that. So, but
as they say, trying to put a square peg into a round hole never works.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like I'm gonna probably keep some of these because like I use these. These are like pencil holders or like stuff around my desk. I also have one for the what you would call the bin of doom.
The bin of doom.
Shattered brown bits and everything.
On there filling up as for Janie.
Yeah. So
we love Janie.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is awesome.
So I'm gonna try and get to see her down in the States at some point in the next 4 months.
Hey, when are you going to Atlanta?
February. Well, first weekend, second weekend of February. I'm just looking at the calendar. I'll be leaving on February 6th, I think, or 7th.
Okay.
Depending on the weather, I'll either leave February 6th later in the evening, or February 7th first thing in the morning, and then come back.
I was seriously contemplating saying let's carpool.
Yeah.
Well, like I'll chase you with the van.
I have a trailer, dude.
I know, but I still have a huge layout that fits in the back of my van.
And I have a trailer.
You're not gonna fit all my stuff in your trailer. You got a castle to bring down.
This is true, but I mean, I have the car too.
So, so I was seriously contemplating that we could carpool.
Yeah.
And, but the jury's still out right now because I'm just like, it's been a heck of a end of 2023, and it's like I'm gonna catch my breath for a minute.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yep, that's perfect. I'll talk while Jeff's eating. Hi, everybody. Jeff's eating, so I'm talking.
But I'm eating the best thing in the world.
Woohoo! Oh, I bought some of those for my dad.
Stroop waffles.
That's the best. Honey and waffles.
I bought 2 bags
You can't go wrong with honey. You can never ever go wrong with honey.
I bought 2 bags before Christmas, and for some reason, before Christmas, one of the bags shrunk in half. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that happens.
But my sister ended up taking that one, and then I just found the other bag sitting on my counter, so I've been kind of eating them the past few days. Yeah, these things are good for sure. They're the best. So, anyways, I guess we should probably hop into the news. We just
I'm doing Dave's job now.
Yeah, I don't know where hopefully he joins, but
and now the news.
Now the news. The other view too.
Notice how Jeff has like a million tabs open.
Well, that's all the news.
He comes prepared.
That's all the news. That's what I've been doing.
You're prepared. You have it already.
And I had the blank tab open just in case it fell over to something that we don't see a news article early, but we never ended up doing that. So we'll start with Lego ideas.
Jeff clears his cache every time he turns off his computer.
Is that recommended? No.
I don't know.
Okay, Lego ideas. There's a few. I think
so now this is the third building for The Simpsons.
It is. So someone has created an ideas submission for it. It hit 10K supporters this past week for the Krusty Burgers.
I can't do the Krusty the Clown voice.
No.
And then the clowns.
Yeah, I can't either.
Krusty.
I can't. This is built by Fast Brick Studios.
2900.
Yeah, 2,996 pieces.
So
Obviously, features the Krusty Clown or the Krusty Burger store and a bunch of the figs that are all collectible figs for the most part. There's a few characters that they just added in here that are not collectible figs, but
is Sideshow Bob in that thing? Because that was just.
um, he is not in this one. It looks
I
like
don't
it's
think
just.
they ever did. They actually have a Sideshow Bob fig?
I don't think they did. I don't.
Oh,
No, I
they
don't
did.
think Kelsey Grammer needs a fig. Oh, they don't
Oh,
even have.
they
Did
don't
they
even
ever do
have
a
like
beast?
Beast.
They
No,
might have
they
done
have
a
Beast.
beast.
They got Beast, but I think it's the Beast from like Days of Futures Past. So it's like the young
Yeah,
kid being
yeah.
Beast. Maybe.
Anyways, he reprised the voice in one of the last movies that they released.
Oh, okay.
It was just a quick cameo at the end, and
Well, I know
they
in
showed,
First Class he showed up at the end with everybody else.
yeah, but I'm talking like last year. I won't say the
Right.
movie, but he did reprise his role as his voice,
Right.
um, for playing Beast in an end credit scene. So it was pretty awesome.
I was watching a video where they were interviewing him, and he's talking about how he came up with the shot, the voice for Sideshow Bob, and it was
Yeah,
awesome. I just love
yeah,
that story.
and he's Fraser's back, right? The show.
Yeah, and we have to download it because we haven't
Okay,
got a station that actually can watch it from.
fair enough. Yeah. I have been watching it, and it's not as good as Fraser originally was. But then again, I'm also 20, 30 years older, so
Yeah,
I don't know. But it is still fun. They've had a few cameos come back in,
yep. I
but
saw the
other than
video
Fraser, it's a whole new
Roz
cast.
on the
Sorry,
thing. So
what was that?
I saw the clip with when Roz shows up.
Yeah, Roz. Yeah, that was a good one. And then I had to Google what their relationship was. I couldn't remember. Like that,
He
I
was
knew
he was his
I knew they
producer.
worked together. Sorry.
She was his producer.
Yeah, she was his producer, but it's been so long since I saw the show, I couldn't remember. Anyway, so all right, next up. Uh, uh
Oh, that's gorgeous.
yeah, Galley of Warriors, 10,000 supporters. So did I say that right? Galley of Warriors, not Galley. Yeah, anyway. This is by Ian Ha. 2,330 pieces. His original ship, not based on anything, and includes a display stand. So it's not based on anything, but it's gorgeous.
That is gorgeous.
Another shot of it as well.
That's
I've been
really
watching Vikings over the holidays as well.
right.
I haven't watched it before, and it's an interesting show. This ship doesn't remind me of Vikings. I just saw the ship and thought it's Viking-ish, but way not Viking.
Right. It's kind of a
Just because of the
fantasy
ships.
Viking ship.
Sorry.
It's kind of a fantasy Viking ship.
Yeah, yeah. Next up, another idea set, which is the Pink Palace Apartments from Caroline. I think we've had this in the past. I think this is a resubmission by Lord Clementos 66749. It's the second project of the same subject matter to reach the goal in this review stage. Okay, so I've seen the same house before. So there is another entry already in this
I'm going to
year's.
mention that there's this one house that somebody, I can't remember the builder's name, but he did a
That's
he
interesting.
built an old farmhouse that was dilapidated.
Yeah.
It was basically at the end of Lugnet, but he posted on there, and it was like it was a big mock, like probably 2 feet by 3 feet high, and it was absolutely gorgeous. I said I'd buy that set.
Yeah.
I like the interior too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's nice. They've got like a 45-degree cutaway of it, so it still gives you the most of the house, but then you got a bit of an interior as well. Battery Power Bricks did comment on the Viking ship, or on that ship with an oh wow.
Yeah, that's his comment from the Viking ship.
Yeah. Well, the non-Viking fantasy ship. This one was kind of interesting too. Subnautica, the Aura achieves 10,000 supporters. This is by the OG Brick Studios. It's based features Aurea, which is the initial ship in the game. What game?
Aurora.
Aurora. Sorry, my language, my tongue is tied tonight.
Aurora is a character in something.
Yeah. Anyways, which features initial ship in the game in both the normal version and the crashed version. Well, that sucks. I don't know the game though. I have to admit. Subnautica, I guess, is the game because it does have it there. I don't think I've ever heard of that game. Anyway, it's a good, interesting looking ship though. for some
Yes.
reason. Originally, I thought it was a spaceship because I saw this picture a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it is the game. Sorry, battery powered bricks. I'm like I said, never heard of it, so it's like me, not sure what that is. And last but not least, Lego Ideas review stage. There's a bunch of sets that came out this year for Lego Ideas, and there's still, well, A-Frame Cabin, the BTS Dynamite set, Tales of the Space Age, Disney Hocus Pocus, the Insect Collection, the Viking Village, the Orient Express, and the Tribute to Galilei. I own one. Well, Viking Village is on the way, so I own 3 of those. That's not so bad. I did see Battery Powered Bricks post a video that he's bought. He has the Orient Express set, but I haven't watched the video yet, so I don't know what the video is about yet. And then under development still is the Your Family Tree, the Dragon Keep, Journey's End. That was the Dungeons and Dragons sets. Red London Telephone Box, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jaws, Cat. Reading. Not sure what that one was. I don't recall that one. Disney Magic, Twilight, the Cullen House, which was one of the ones that just got accepted, and the Botanical Gardens, which is not the Friends Botanical Gardens. It's a different one that made it in the last review stage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So potentially, assuming these are in order, these 10 sets or these 8 sets might get released this year.
Oh.
Potentially.
Maybe.
We'll have to see. And again, the Cullen House and the Botanical Gardens were just announced in late December, so I don't expect them this in 2024. Brickset did do. They had a bunch of polls just at the end of the year, and one of them caught my eye, which is, what was your favorite theme of 2023? And I was just going through the lists, realizing how many themes there actually are. But I don't know. You probably don't have much of a favorite theme for 2024, other than the fact that you own a classic Viking ship. So maybe.
I'm gonna buy like 3 boxes of those classic space figs, collectible.
Oh yeah.
Figs. That's what I'm gonna get.
Oh, but those are 2024, not 2023.
Yes.
Collectible minifigs. We did get Brown, Baby Benny, and Brown Space Guy this year. So
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Well, last year, I mean, in 2023.
Yeah.
For me, I usually.
We're only 3 days into it, so it's still gonna call it 2023.
True enough. Speed Champions for me last year, I think, was one of the better ones.
Josh loves the Speed Champions.
They're awesome.
Yeah, they are cool cars. They really are.
They are absolutely awesome. Actually, give me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to pull up a picture. Where is it? Here it is. Just move this guy over. The car in Andrea's and the new Friends Mansion set. I was looking at if I could build it in non-Friends colors, and I came up with this one today. I can't zoom in on it right now, just because of the way it is, but this is from Facebook Messenger. The yellow windscreen I ended up building it in Studio, and the yellow windscreen doesn't exist, or this windscreen that's pink doesn't exist in the catalog yet for Studio. So I just used this other windscreen, but I built a classic space version because I was just like, let's just build whatever color we can. But unfortunately, the wheel wells are only available in, I think, black, dark gray, white, and maybe one other color, maybe red or something like that. And most of them are from Speed Champion sets from this year. Yeah. So I didn't want to take one of mine apart to build it. So I kind of had to put this little car on the back burner. But this is just a nice little car to have, I think, in a few different colors because it's very sporty and it definitely gives Speed Champions a run for its money. Even though this is a 6-wide car. But anyways, yeah, I just want to share that.
That's very nice. Here.
And look, I came back to that blank screen. Isn't that awesome? Okay. I'm actually going to vote. It's probably too late, but I'm going to say Speed Champions because, you know.
Okay, I would say out of all new themes that for 2023, yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool theme. Speed Champions has so many new parts every year. So, and something I didn't realize when we were talking about the new color that was coming out, like we've all talked about this reddish orange that's come out in the new space sets. But there's actually two other colors that were introduced this year, are in the new sets at the beginning of January as well, which are Umber Brown and Sienna Brown, which are two different shades for minifig heads and bodies and stuff. So it's always great to see Lego coming out with more colors to fill the palette of minifigs, give us more natural skin tones. But I don't know if these will come out in parts. I'm not even sure if these are the existing colors that they have from the sports, most of the football or foosball table set. And the reddish orange is in here as well. But I don't know if they'll introduce those colors into the palette as well for parts, like they did with medium tan, which I think is this one here, I think. But anyways, is it medium tan? Medium.
We'll say yes.
Warm tan. Oh, warm tan. They're calling it warm tan now. Damn it. Unless that's medium brown. Anyway. It's nice to know that we have some more shades that could possibly come out in parts and give us a better spectrum of color, like they've done with the reds to oranges. It definitely helps the palette. So, all right. In September, there's a new book coming out called Lego Timelines, which is just more of a visual history of the through 10 decades of Lego history. 10 decades?
100 years.
But they weren't founded in the 1920s.
The wood factory started in the 20s.
Did it start in the 20s? I thought it was 30.
It burnt down in the 40s.
What's 32 then?
Pardon?
1932. What was? You don't remember what 1932?
If they say 10 decades,
yeah. Here we go. Which takes a look over 90 years of Lego play.
90 means not 10 decades. Then it's 9 decades.
Well, but it does say a visual journey through 10 decades of Lego history.
Okay.
So that's kind of interesting. Unless, I don't know.
I like for 10 decades, in the bottom picture shows sets that were released. Actually, all the sets listed there. And they picked something from Futuron. What are you thinking? Futuron? Are you kidding me?
I love that set. That was my favorite Futuron set.
Yeah, it's mine too. Besides Monorail. Besides the very first set there, which is a wooden toy, every other set came out after 1987.
Oh yeah, I mean this is Monkey Kid, so this is the best. So it's interesting that the last four sets
the Princess might have come out before 1987, but
the Princess was in 87, 88, somewhere in there, 86 to 88.
But that Futuron set came in 1987. That's the oldest set on that.
These three summarize my childhood a lot.
Yeah,
because I had all three of them. The Princess first came out in the Guarded Inn, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which was, I think, 86 or 87. I don't remember the time, but I mean, they do have classic space representation on the book.
Yeah. No,
so you can't complain.
That came out last year.
I know, but you can't complain. You can't complain. Anyways, this is
I just making a astute observation.
The book is available for pre-order Amazon for $35 US. Usually this ends up not being for pre-order for us yet. Lego Timelines.
I would have to buy the classic space book first before I buy this one.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree to that one. Next up, and I don't know that we need to go through this, but obviously,
we're here now.
All the January 24 sets are all out now. And the gift of purchase, which we talked about last week as well, which is Little Food Truck, came out as well. So I'm not going to go through all these because I think we've seen these throughout the last little while. It was more just to remind people that the food truck is out. And I'm not really sure what these two pictures are for. What's that say? Yeah, the food truck is 190 Canadian or 190 US. It was two
something Canadian.
Yeah, it was 245 Canadian. And there's also a Lego Friends Flower Garden and Beach Cleanup Polybag bundle, which requires a purchase of Lego's Andrea's Modern Mansion. Oh, okay. So that set where that car is from that I was building gets you these two polybags.
Oh, nice.
So 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. It just doesn't sound right because it's not 100 years. right? And we're not for me, I'm thinking back to 1924 to 2024 is 100 years, right? So we haven't finished 10 decades, but yeah, I guess technically.
Technically.
Anyway, there were some new sets announced this week for Brickheads for February releases. So they've got a couple of Sonic the Hedgehog characters, an Iron Spider-Man set, a Potted Groot, which I think is kind of adorable. And then lastly, oh no, we have a Sonic one. Oh, and the last one is Stitch.
Stitch.
Which Stitch is making quite the news this week because Stitch also is being released. Also being released. Click. There we go.
Woohoo!
As a brand new set, which is absolutely adorable. Stitch in a Hawaiian shirt with a little flower on his head too, and an ice cream cone. This one is going to be a collectible for sure because it's so adorable. Is there any actual information on it? To be released March 1st. Buildable Stitch figure wearing an orange Hawaiian shirt and movable head and ears. Also a flower that you can put on his head and an ice cream cone he can hold. So, like I said, just kind of a cool little set. I kind of like these little table sets that they're that they're talking about. Waxplat just said maths is weird. Yes, it is. All right. Also announced earlier this week.
Elements.
Sorry, helmet. Sorry, you just said
elements. That's all. New pieces.
Yeah. New pieces that are going to be added to Pick a Brick at some point in January. So Lego shut down Pick a Brick standard orders in mid-December, early December, I believe, somewhere in that time frame. And that will be starting up again, and they'll be adding all those parts back in, or they'll be adding a bunch of parts back in. But there's also a bunch of parts that are available in sets currently, and they've now hit like the 3 or 6 month threshold, whatever it was, and they will be added later this month. Again, not sure the exact date. First, they need to deal with the post-Christmas rush, which they might be getting close to finishing now, and missing and damaged elements, obviously, as well, that they from people during Christmas that needed parts replaced. But they're also changing the amount of bestseller parts in North America. It's going from 1,600 bestseller parts to 4,200 bestseller parts, which means that we can now order more parts and have them delivered within 5 or 6 days.
Jeffy's going to order
having to wait. What was that?
You're going to order stuff for me. Thank you.
Well, yeah, of course. But I'm extremely happy that the Element collection is going up in the bestsellers, because there's been so many times when I've needed a part, especially the past few weeks, and it's like, I can't wait a month for them to come in. Because I'm building stuff for Atlanta, so
and you got a show in a month.
And I got a show in a month, so I can't wait. I can't take that risk, and I can't even order them because they're not available. The problem with this is, and this is a trend that's been happening on Bricklink as well, Bricklink sales for a lot of people have dropped. Like, they're not getting as many sales in.
Right.
Probably due to the new parts being added to Shop at Home, or like probably because of all these parts are being available from Lego.
Right.
And technically ship quicker because they purelate or they UPS them.
Right.
Versus going through Canada Post and crossing borders and all that stuff, right? So, but anyways, so there is a list here of new PAB elements that are going to be added. I will open that up because, do they break it down? Oh yeah, here we go. Let me just make this bigger. So bars, ladders, fences, the new 1x4 brick in the dark black or trans black. Hey Axel, welcome. And Jeff is saying he's happily sorting his PAB from the last year. We'll happily get more if they are great like the others I have got. Yeah, for sure. So curved bricks, not much. Well, I mean, there's parts of interest there, but the rounded bricks are the new 4x4 to 3x3 cone is there now. That's from the Concord set. Sloped bricks. Dave, there is a corner, 45-degree corner in blue now.
Whoosh.
That's back. It's been gone for many years, but it is back as well. The modified bricks in a few colors. Some of the wedges, Duplo stuff. There's only one Duplo item. That's interesting. Oh, that's being added to the, well, two items. Sorry, the camera and the, I thought the camera and the candle were the same item for some reason. Because
Right.
old camera, you need a candle. No. Anyway, flag, cape, hinge and arms, mini doll heads, bodies, a bunch of minifigure accessories.
We like many accessories.
Yeah, well, there's some, like, I mean, these candlesticks are pretty cool to have, and these dishes are a fairly new part. I'm not sure. I guess they're in two different shades, even though they both look black to me on here. Minifig heads and hair, body parts, torsos. The baby torso in the teal, the dark turquoise color is out. A bunch of animals and plants. Plates in dark brown, I believe it is. Wedge plates, angled plates, round curves. Special plates. So this is where it kind of gets interesting, because we're getting this piece is now going to be available for bricks and pieces. The nice rounded 2x2 or 1x2 brick, the new one in light gray, which is definitely a must for me to get, because I already have uses for it. And the 1x3 plates in white is kind of nice too.
Yeah.
The curved ones, rocks, the dark orange or the bright light orange Technic bricks.
Oh, I hate that brick.
You only need 1x4 and 1x8.
Yeah, but if I can just get 51x2s, I'll be fine, and then I'll just make over the other pieces.
You can make it out of. Oh, so you want me to get you 50 of them?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. I'll try to. I'll
make. Oh, did you already order it? Then whatever I ordered the first time, don't worry about it.
No, I haven't. These aren't available yet.
Okay.
I just have to remember.
Nice even number 50.
Just message me in Messenger afterwards, or actually send me a message right now in Messenger as I'm talking to say I need 50 of those damn bricks.
Oh yeah, here's me messaging Diffie.
Some nice printed, a few printed tiles, and the other curved ones. I'm still waiting for the for the 1x1 rounds in a few colors, sand green and dark purple. Come on, Lego, let's get those colors. Special tiles. So there's this tile in white, and the 2x2 inverted non-boat stud round plate or round tile. There's also a new piece in the palette. A few mud guards and railroad track pieces, train track, roller coaster pieces. The big Wayne piece. Actually, this looks like it's a Wayne and a Hall. I don't know what's going to happen. Let's see if that comes up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, hold on. Show out of stock. I don't know if it's going to come up at all. Oh, that's funny. They linked to bricks and pieces, but you can't actually open it yet. That looks like a Wayne and a Hall versus the old one that just had a big open area in the middle. Interesting. Windows and doors, windscreens. So there's a few of the new dark. Sorry, I'm just looking at the. There's a few of the new dark black piece or trans black pieces and trans brown as well. This is the windscreen that I need to build that classic space car, or this is the one that's using that Andrea's car from Friends, from the Friends set, the one I showed a little earlier. Anyway, okay, onward. They also did a review of the. This is from New Elementary did a review of a few of the small Technic sets, and there's one interesting piece in here for sure that is kind of interesting to see, and that's this piece here. Let me make this a little smaller.
That is cool.
So we've seen this before,
Ish.
but the cross was this way. So this one's at a 45-degree angle to the original, which is here, and now the cross, which now means that your axles, instead of not lining up, axles will now line up and be perfectly straight. You can see like the angles here always caused problems, or could have caused problems. So there's now two different pieces. My guess is they're going to produce these only in specific colors, like the gears. So like grays will probably be the 45-degree, black will be the 90-degree, or the regular one. So it's kind of interesting. Oh, actually, they do already have them in gray at the looks of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so maybe they won't do the colors. They've also recolored these. These Technic beams are still weird to me when I see them in sets. I built the Technic, the John Deere tractor, the harvester, tree harvester the other day, and it came with a bunch of these. And it's really my first time using them. And it's like, these are just weird because I'm used to just grabbing a 7 long beam, and now it's like 7 long beam with holes alternating. It's like, ugh. What's this? Elements with pinholes and several orientations, such as flip-flop beams, are extremely useful. White is also welcome. I just look at this this connection, trying to figure out. Well, that's a panel. That's what's throwing me off. Okay. I don't know what that's specifically doing. Oh, are these glowing under a black light? Oh yeah, these are glowing different colors under black light.
Ooh.
Weird.
I don't like that.
Okay, rare elements. So this is from the garbage truck Technic set, which is one of the ones I'm definitely getting just because I think the mechanism is really awesome. So there's this. This is actually in a different set. I didn't realize. I think it's in the Mario cube of some sorts, but they're now putting it out in a dark gray. Yeah, it's unprinted, so it's just got a black bottom. But anyway. And they're just showing some connection points, the distance between. Yeah, different plastic for sure. So, like I said, just some other pieces. Black Technic treads, I should say. Red. That is red, right? Yeah, both black and red. So there's red in 1x4 axles. As well as the usual black. And yeah, that's the garbage truck thing. Just give me 2 seconds here. I think my kid wants to say something.
Oh, hi,
or he's just passing by. He's got headphones in, so he can't really hear you. Oh, he's grabbing stuff. I don't know what he's grabbing. Anyway. Anyway.
I like the bulldozer. That's cute.
Yeah, the bulldozer's cute. Like I said, the garbage truck to me is pretty cool because it actually has a mechanism where the arm comes out, picks up the bin, tosses it in, and then puts it back down. And then there's a dump mechanism as well. Plus it has steering. So it's just I'm assuming they're going to show that here anyhow. No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
4 different pin colors in the one panel.
Oh, wow.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, so it's just so it picks up, dumps, and then goes back down. I just thought it was kind of cool. And as I mentioned in the past, Jason Alleman built a version of this based on someone else's design, and I know he built it years ago, and it always caught my eye as something cool. It was just a regular. It wasn't necessarily Technic, but it obviously had Technic bits in it. So anyway, all right. Next up, Brothers Brick. They had a few different interesting Mocs this week. Luxurious Travel for the Art Deco Arthropod. This is by Vince Toulouse. Which what caught my eye was all the different insectoid legs in here. Like, oh my god, how many insectoid legs do you need?
That's awesome, though.
It is. It's pretty cool. Very steampunk.
And green. I got like maybe 10 of those.
Yeah, like, the old dark gray ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dark gray got lots more than the trans green.
Yeah, I don't know how many I have. I know I've got a bunch of these because, like, when my dad came back for a few years when he was going down south and bringing me back garage sale Lego years ago, I definitely got a lot of the insectoid sets from back then. So next up we have I'm a Deep Sea Girl in a Deep Sea World by Duncan Lindbow. So it's kind of just like an underwater diving rig, and it's got some aqua in it as well because, you know, based on the song. Aqua Raiders, thinking Aqua Raiders Aqua Zone. And I'm pretty sure it was a rule to have aqua in the name of any deep sea site. Yeah, it's very cute. Anyway, I'm just rambling now.
Nope.
Rain,
I read.
rain in the rain in the new year with a funny Joker. This is by Pascal Hertz. And hey, coincidentally, those are the same fireworks that I used in our banner this week.
There you go.
Making a different set. But this is a Happy New Year 2024 with a mini Joker and a bigger Joker, and he's holding glasses that definitely won't fit his face because there's an even bigger Joker. So it's just kind of cool that they're building different size scales.
Might as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's so this is a different. He built this one back in 2020.
Okay.
So he built the couple.
They still look cool.
Yep, they do. This is an advertisement for something. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Nightmare Fuel. So this is by Patrick Biggs. And it's also known as Rudolph with some weird spelling around it, weird symbols around it. So it's kind of a creepy Nightmare Before Christmas type Rudolph. Not really Nightmare Before Christmas, but
But close
definitely
enough.
kind of creepy.
I like the wreath around him though. That's really nice looking.
Yeah, I agreed. So, and I think there's two more here. Fresh from the Oven is Ginger Brick Man. This is by Donnie Chen. It's just a gingerbread man in a smaller scale than the current Lego collectible fig or Lego buildable fig, but definitely adorable. I think it's the same scale as the Ant-Man Giant Man character from one of the Ant-Man sets or one of the Marvel sets. I think it's roughly in that scale. By the looks of it. Also, life-size Ghostbuster gear by Century Chan. Yeah, actually, it's pretty. Even like the license plate is brick built, which I thought was awesome, and the Ghostbusters logo as well. And I know. I want to say Bruce Waller. I don't know if that's his name. A guy from Australia who's had a bunch of Lego Ideas sets produced.
Okay.
He was building a bunch of Ghostbuster related stuff.
Nice.
But this is a different builder, which is still, but nice to see the whole lot of them. And it's got dots bracelets in here for some of the wiring, which is pretty cool. Which I just kind of read there, dots bracelets, so I pointed it out. There's a better close up of the pack. And the ghost trap.
That's dead on.
Yeah, and then
that's it.
Funny, they say, well, it says finally enjoying the expert lettering on the Ecto 1 license plate, but they don't actually show a picture of the Ecto 1 license plate by itself. I mean, it could probably, there's usually a list of flickers, so let's just see what they have. There it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. It's even got the holes for the bolts.
The place for the sticker.
Yep. And lastly, there are 1,000. Wow, there's over 1,000 new pieces added to the Lego sets this year, like new parts that came out in January. Sorry?
Remember when Lego said back in 1998 that they're going to cut back on the number of pieces they have, the number of colors they have?
Yeah, most of it is prints though.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Technic because there's only 27 of those. And I want to upset Dave by saying there's no new beams in here, although I think there is one new piece.
That's okay. We're good.
The Technic bricks aren't actually considered Technic in brick set. It's kind of weird. This is definitely a new style piece though. This beam U-frame piece. Mostly everything else I think is just recolors from my limited technical knowledge, which is getting better these days, but still kind of limited. That's the shortest one. We won't talk about Duplo because it's Duplo. But there's 113 Duplo elements and 958 system elements. So this is sorted by category, so we should get all the animals together at least and stuff like that. So it has a bit more of a flow. So yeah, different printed animals, obviously. We should see Chonky Space Cat in here as well. There it is. Space Cat in the new Friends Space set. A bunch of the dinosaurs. And again, because they have so many different printed elements, right? This is why you get all this happening. The different leg pieces, new colors of flower bits. And again, it's recolors also. I don't think I've seen. Well, I mean, these leaves are new. There's actually a purple one too, I think, or a blue one. Hey, Fazoom, welcome.
Hey, Chris.
And yeah, they can have new pieces as long as they don't use some of the older ones. Yeah, they probably retire pieces as well. I'm pretty sure their palette is growing every year though as well. And also the new palm leaf, the 2 wide palm leaf that I've been talking about for the past few months. Transparent bright orange 1x1 brick, which is interesting. That's a new one that's nice to see. This inverted brick is a newer one as well. And it comes in a few colors, and it comes in a lot of printed colors as well.
Right.
Again, bunch of new prints. All these elements are now have prints on them. There's those underside ones with prints. Oh shit! I just jumped to like page 20 instead of page 3.
Don't do that.
Yeah. We'll try and zoom through this really quickly.
That's okay. I like them.
I know it's interesting to see new parts, and that's basically what I'm looking for though. For the most part, are the new parts. Although this one's available in blue. Oh, bright blue. I think that's normal blue. I don't know if that's any spaciness goodness for you in the future, Dave, but
I see lots of spacing in this.
This is interesting. They have this one in transparent yellow, but it's already out. So I don't know why it's in here just now. And trans red as well. I think that one has been out for a little bit. But anyway, maybe it just wasn't in their database. The new 1x6 tile is now in bright light yellow. I think that's called cool yellow in Lego. So that matches the old gray ramps that we used to have. The 1x6. Right. Are you falling asleep, Davey?
I am exhausted.
Go to bed, man. You don't have to be in here.
But I love your show.
Well, I know. I appreciate that. This brick in blue with the handle.
Ooh, nice.
That one is brand new as well. And there's this interesting brick with a Technic pin on it, but it's got an extension on it.
I was going to say it looks like a wheel holder.
Yeah, it's a wheel holder. I would say so as well, but it's just kind of an interesting, I guess it gives you a little bit more of a suspension suspension stuff. So, whoops. Sleep, Axel says.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
Question mark at 4, question mark, no way. I don't know. It's been a long week. I got you. You've been working the past couple of days, obviously?
No,
Oh, you're off.
I quote unquote supposed to be off. I had to go in this morning at 7 a.m. But
well, that explains it. You got to be up early for that.
Yeah, there was an outage in IT.
1x4 rounded brick in blue as well.
Okay, so get 1 million of those for me, because not 1 million, but lots.
Well, these aren't available yet, but
so is that regular blue?
That bright, yeah, I believe bright blue is regular blue. Let's just pop up the sets here. Yep. Yeah, that's regular blue.
Okay, because I'm going to be needing those and lots of
them.
Jeffy's my go-to guy, right? I know a guy.
I'm his parts person. This is how Jeff has so many VIP points at the end of the year.
Because, I know a guy. Yeah, because I ain't doing it.
Because I order parts for Dave and Janie, because we tend to order similar types of parts. Yeah, so here's that cool yellow, the light butter yellow color.
Yep.
There's also
got a Technic pin beside it without the extension stuff on
it. That's the regular brick. There is also a 1x12 dark blue beam, but I know 1x12 isn't one that you need.
I already have a dark blue. Is that the original dark blue?
This is dark blue, like
is a newer dark blue than the old dark blue?
What's that? What old dark blue could be in?
Well,
like dark blue was new in like the early 2000s, I would say.
Yeah, dark blue.
Oh, I think Axel was talking about snoozing.
Dark blue.
That's dark blue. I know it's full screen, Davey.
Dark blue.
Yeah, that's the color. Yes.
Same color? I already got one. So the 1x16 Technic brick came in one set.
Yeah. So this is one by. But this is a 1x12.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah,
that's what I said. I didn't tell you about this one because I know that's not in the original palette for the go-kart.
It's nice to have, but I already got a dark blue go-kart.
Yeah. So the corner brick in white as well.
You know what they have never released is an orange 1x16 Technic brick.
Yeah, they still haven't.
They still haven't. Just the regular orange 1x16.
You know me, Dave. Whenever I see a new Technic brick,
I'm loving you for it, by the way.
I know.
Actually, you go on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. So there's a few. Actually, I got this in the space. Yeah, in this new spaceship is this new wedge wedge plate with the two side ports on it, and there's a red one as well. I didn't know about that one. And yeah, these are all new plates. They're two 4x or 6x8, but they've got stud holes in either corner. So that doesn't really help us. There's no bigger image anyway. Let's see what else there is here. The tube system. Next page. Oh my God, so many parts. Probably everybody else is falling asleep too watching this. The dark blue, also the new wedge pieces that came in the Speed Champion sets in 2023 are now in dark blue as well. Hearts in vibrant coral and dark orange. And originally I thought this was a railroad track, but it's actually a ladder. Let's see what else here. Trans red and trans bright green, those are existing. Although the trans bright green is now unprinted, so maybe that's why. Oh, here's the new Classic Space thingies.
Woot!
This torso here, or this armor here, that's on the
Nobody
orange
here like Classic
mech
Space.
guy. Oh, okay, I'll continue then. Oh, there was an air tank there that I missed, but yeah, they've got like a red air tank and red backpack and green backpacks as well. Lego friends have shoes now in a few colors, white and warm gold, and I think there's a few others further down. Sorry, there's every one of the new space characters has the same set of hips and legs, and they have like different torsos by arm color really and hand color as well. So that's on the next page.
So I have basically the entire car built for the bright light orange, except I don't have the 1x1, 1x2s, and the
1x2s. Oh, so that's all you really need. Wasn't there 1x4 and 1x8 as well?
Yeah, but I'm gonna make those at the 1x2s.
Okay, that's fair. Cool.
Ready to go.
There you go. Yeah, so the Classic Space torsos, they have them with azure arms and bright green arms, I believe that one is. And there's more. I'm just gonna find them in here. There's more, but wait, there's more.
But wait.
Next page. There's the bright light orange arms. It only took me three tries to get that color right. It's been a day.
I'm just exhausted, so I can't even apologize enough.
Here we go. We have dark blue with gold hands. Dark. This one's interesting. It's got like one that looks like it's bronze colored, and one that looks like it's a metallic color. Let me just open this up for a minute. I gotta look what set that's in. And then there's dark green arms with gold hands. And is that it? I think that's it for them. And then there's the helmets as well. So this is the Friends space helmet, so it doesn't work on regular minifigs. There's this helmet in bright light orange. The green Classic Space helmet is coming out. It's
finally.
Yep. Plus there's a bunch of Ninjago heads. There's what's that? That's the Azure helmet with the white on the back. There's a green helmet, bright green helmets, gold helmets. So there's like 3 different styles of helmets in different colors. Dark blue with the white on the back part. Dark green, same thing, white. No, that's not the same as this one.
Mini hat number 17. Basically, that sticks inside the stud, right?
Yeah, it goes in. Inside a stud. Yeah. It's also the alien legs though in these new figures.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like there's so many different helmets now. Like the Classic Space guys or these space guys have different styles of helmets, which is kind of cool too, because that means like with these torsos, case in point, with these torsos, you can just pop the arms off and put whatever color you want on.
Yep.
It comes on this guy. I'm just trying to see, is that the commander?
That's a cool set.
Yeah, it is. That's the bright green guy. He's all gold arms. We haven't. Oh, it's this guy here that's got the two different shades. Oh, I guess because he has a metallic arm or something like that. Like the, oh, the space visor and transparent is also new. Or I'm thinking, but
I like the little Glunk robot they had in that picture.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one, space visor TR.
The Star Wars Glunk robot was in that picture. That's that.
The Star Wars what robot?
Gonk.
Oh right yeah, there. Like a power droid. Yeah, and like they all have these batteries, which is pretty sweet. I like that design. And even the small robots have little batteries, and the batteries are based on the crystals of that color.
Okay.
But there's also another color battery as well.
Oh.
That goes on the ship. So the launcher has a battery, and then this guy has a battery in it as well. So it's kind of interesting how everything is battery operated. You know, it's the future, clean energy.
Well, those are cute little trans black, or I guess I don't call them trans black anymore, right? So
these are actually trans black. They won't be the trans. Yeah, the trans black got renamed to trans brown, and yeah, there's 8 of these in the set.
Those are really cool looking pieces there.
I agree. I keep hearing
for almost anything. Skylights, cockpits, whatever.
Battery powered. Yes. I get that.
We adore you, Battery Power Bricks. You have like one of the best channels on YouTube.
Yeah, so I guess this guy has like a robotic arm or whatever. That's why the arm is different color on the other side. But it also means that you got to now, if you want the same colored arm, you got to
buy 2 of them.
You got to, well, no, because you can't buy 2 of them.
Oh, right. They're all the same.
So you got to find matching arms from the other guys. But anyway, yeah, and that's this Friends visor. It is also available in trans clear. It's in 7 sets. I don't know. Axel was asking. Yeah, they are all. It's a new visor as well, in transparent. Is it actually a brand new color though? It originally came out in 2017 and in 2018 in bright orange. It looks of it. So they've had a few colors. But yeah, in trans clear, it's definitely new. Good catch on that, Axel.
That's awesome. See, we know people who know stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Minifig heads.
And you know stuff, so.
These next few pages will hopefully go by quick because they're all minifig heads, and we're not going to look at many of them.
Some Minecraft stuff. That's good.
Yeah.
And Groot stuff.
Head. Now we're into utensils. The weapon in pink and bright pink.
That shield's beautiful. That's some nice artwork in that shield.
It is actually. Yes, agreed. These handles in different shades.
Yep.
Hair. I do kind of pause at hair because I'm still trying to find a sig fig hair for me.
Minifig wig.
The banana peel, which I'm still says shouts Mario Kart to me, but that's a cool piece to have now. There's the pear as well. I think that was the pear. Yeah, pear festival or peach. This wall panel is new and it's in a few colors. Trans yellow wall panel as well for you, Dave.
Oh man, because all mine are all scratched to crap, so it's gonna be nice to have a new one.
So it's coming. It'll be the new style, has the thicker sides, but
don't care.
Doesn't matter, right? Yeah, and then like this curve is in transparent black, transparent purpley, white, and I think it was in clear too, but I don't see the clear here yet. Did we miss clear? Oh yeah, here it is in clear. I just went past it and didn't notice it. White turntable, okay. The rolling garage door in trans yellow, and also a couple other colors on the next page probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for a bunch of those too.
Bright orange and medium. Yeah, again, these will come out. These will come out later in the year.
Yeah, I'll forget by then that I want those, but
well,
I'm sure.
No, you won't forget. I will remind you.
Thanks, Jeffy.
No problem. No problem. Dome in transparent orange. bunch of printed tiles. Vibrant Yellow gets a couple of new pieces. The Classic Space logos. So everything's printed almost in the. So there's the Classic Space tile. This is the battery tile. This is on the back of one of the figures. And there was a couple of panels as well that were printed. I didn't mention it. This one I'm looking forward to. I'm going to buy a bunch of these when they become available.
Yeah, you like those ones.
Well, 1x6 tile with the danger striping on it. Only came out in one Jurassic Park set. Yeah. And there was 2 in each set, and it was a very small set, but it's a very hard piece to get. They're like $5-6 a piece right now.
Right.
And I have a couple of these. I have a couple spots on my space hanger that need the 1x6.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, oh, I can totally use these because they have the stripe pattern at the beginning and then like an axis panel. I'm like, oh, that'll work.
And by the way, everybody that cares, like Jeffy's space hanger is just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh well, thanks. It's not going with us to Atlanta BrickCon this year because it was there last year. But I am debating an extension or something to it, but that'll require more parts. New bracket as well. 2 new brackets actually. There's a 4x4, a 2x4 bracket with with
1x4, yeah.
1x4 down. Which I mean, we already have 1x4 down with a 1x2 here, so I don't know why this is necessary, but
I
guess
they think it's necessary.
Those are brackets. Also, this one in white now. It was in dark blue originally in the Orient Express trade.
Yeah. Didn't the skeleton from Minecraft, the big one, have that piece for his feet?
Not to my knowledge. This is a newer piece, so maybe I had one of these.
Maybe it was that one.
Yeah, I don't know. Aqua's version of this part, we've already got in a few colors, so it's good to see it in more. Although Aqua's not a color I tend to buy personally, but
parabolic ring. I've got a bunch of them from Shop at Home. I mean,
yeah,
these metallic silver ones.
Some orange tiles, printed tiles. Oh, so here's the smaller battery print that goes on top.
Right.
We're almost there. The end is near.
I'm loving this.
Well, you look like you've got a little more energy. I haven't seen you close your eyes.
Mind you, I'm not looking at the screen now. Classic Space was talked about, so I woke up.
I'm sorry, Dave.
It's just I love your show, Jeff, but I don't want to miss it.
Well, it's good that you love your son's show. So again, this 2x2 inverted round tile in a couple of colors, light gray being the main one, which is not the boat stud. It's actually a tile. See what else there is here. Almost at the end though, because we're at like vehicle parts.
That's all good.
Some tails as you're off the what's this set called? The new X-Wing X-Men plane. Hold on, my kid's here. What's up? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Try to go to sleep though when you do.
Yeah, me too.
Well, yeah, no, my kid's gonna go to a friend, so anyways, see you, bud.
See you, bud. Uncle Dave says bye.
Uncle Dave says bye. Oh, hey, look, that Betty's spaceship front is in gray here. Is being listed.
I kept on meaning to get a bunch of those, and I never did.
Well, they might be again. They're only in that set, right?
No, they're in the Iron Man set too.
No, it's different than the original one. This is the one that comes in the new Star Wars set. So it's
a
different design.
Might give it an Iron Man set too.
Okay, but this design I think is different than the one.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I can't zoom in on it anymore, but
yes, please, because it looks the same.
Yeah, hold on. I have to go back and maybe I can zoom in out here. No, that's the biggest part we have. Let me just see if I can pull it up here.
Let me just see if I can find the Iron Man set.
Or Benny's spaceship. You have that one.
You got both. See, got both.
Okay, hold on. Full screening you for a minute. Oh well, that doesn't help. I'll pull the part back up. Yeah, it's different. Well, actually, here we'll pull ourselves both up. Let me put you side by side here because that's the part in black. So it does actually look the same.
Looks the same.
It's got the slope on the front. Oh, here's the difference. It doesn't end there. Interesting.
Oh, 6-way at the top, and they put a nose on it.
Yeah, this one just has same thing. It's got the
Yeah, so it's two studs at the top up after the slip. It's exactly the same.
Maybe it's just a remold. Oh, look here. Does it have those holes?
Yippers.
Oh, so weird. So it must be just a mold variant or something that they've changed. But
Well, this is not light play.
Well, no, because those are light gray as well.
Yeah, these are light play.
Those are like the light bluish gray. Yeah,
definitely not old gray.
The X-Men set, Axel. Better find a dog fig hairpiece before you lose your Jeff. That's all I know. Better find a dog fig hairpiece. I don't get that. Do you get that?
Hi, Jeff.
Better find a dog fig hairpiece before you lose yours. Like, oh, better find. I'm not going to lose my hair. Not happening. Not on my side of the family, at least.
You guys get a little thin on top. A little more bright.
I mean, mine's short because I choose to cut it short. But I mean, I have the opposite of widow's peak. Sorry?
I was telling Jeff you love the typos.
Oh, typos. Yeah, okay. I'm like reading it like dog fig hairpiece. Anyway, we're no longer sharing. Sorry. There we go. I started scrolling and then realized, oh wait, I'm looking at Dave.
Yeah, we have to stop the tangents.
We're almost there. Pink tire, which is from the new rollerblade set, roller skate set. Transparent dome. I really hate that this doesn't give us the actual size, because it's just 6377. Then trans, the windscreens are now coming out in trans black more. One more page. Trans black windscreen, trans black windscreen, some clear ones, trans purple. Anyway, and yeah, we already saw that. And now we're back at blank. Quickly, I'm just going to do the search. I'm going to do the spreadsheet.
We like the spreadsheet. Spreadsheet.
Especially right now because it's like just the new year. So
after Christmas. Let's see how bad the Lego company is.
New numbers are.
And Dave's not here to enjoy this.
Yeah, Dave's fired. No, I'm just joking. He's not fired.
We love you, Dave.
We love him too much to fire him.
So okay. We got the spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet. So currently there's 1,073 sets. We're in January 3rd. So availability, 604 available.
Oh, wow.
Get back over this, which is obviously has gone up because we've had a bunch of sets added this January 1st. Out of stock 344. That's gone up too. Back ordered 93. That's the exact same. Coming soon 31 instead of 154.
Wow.
And pre-order 1.
Okay.
So 1,073, which does, which matches that number. They've been matching this year, which is nice. So yeah, 56% new sets, obviously, but we also had pre-orders drop 10%, or coming soon's drop 10%. So that makes that total sense, which means Lego hasn't had any existing stock really come in. In fact, more stuff has become back ordered, and they did get some of the out of stock items in, and they also haven't decreased the stuff that's out of stock, which is interesting. So end of the year, I know they had a bunch of sets they were clearing out as well, so that could also be from that.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
We love our spreadsheets here in this Canadian Brick Builders chat.
Yes, we do. Jeff, I will answer your message in Slack in Messenger in a little bit.
Yeah, we don't use Slack here.
No, my company's stopping Slack because it's too expensive.
Good.
Quick thing I did notice. Let's just save that. Let me close that. Quick thing I did notice, and I'm going to try and do this as a separate window. I don't think actually I'll do it this way. This is something I noticed on Messenger today. All right, in Bricklink today, these are order numbers.
Okay. So
I had 4 orders this week in January for 2024.
Right.
And the numbers are 240, 240, 240, and the previous was 239239, and those were orders from December.
Right.
So I just thought it was kind of cool that the Bricklink numbers went from 23 to 24 around New Year.
That's
and
cool.
naturally went around there. It wasn't, I think, forced it.
Yeah, I like
which
it.
I thought was kind of cool. And just as a record, where it's the order numbers are 24 million. That's all. Like it's in the millions, so it's 24 million orders. It's insane.
It is. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. Agreed. Anyways, that takes care of the news.
We like the news.
So Dave, have you got just talking about the other topic thingy I had tonight, which was really quickly new sets we talked about, we picked new parts. Are you planning to build anything this year?
I'm going to build something with these two pieces right here.
With those two pieces right there, yeah.
Yep.
And are you looking to expand your layout this year?
I'm gonna the expansion of the layout is for big shows only,
Yes.
and because I still have to build some wooden pieces to put them all together, the rails together. But overall, it is a done deal. I've been using my track designer, and and I already have a tentative layout. But of course now I have to copperize a lot more monorail track.
Yes, this is true.
So that's why I will not have it ready for February 5th. And I know that when I put it away last time from Brickomania, we had some issues, and the monorail station got a little broken before I put it back in the box. So I am in my head for the last month and a half. I've been reconfiguring that and how to build it better, stronger, faster, because we have the technology to build the first $6 million man. Yes.
That dome we were looking at was 8 by 8 by 3. I was just trying to see what set. Oh, it's in 11 sets in 11 sets in total. Trans clear. Oh, interesting. It's an old dome.
I thought so.
Yeah, but why is it then saying?
It's probably new mold on an old dome.
Yeah, but summary. Year. Oh, 2023. It's in trans blue in here, but it's interesting because it was listed here in one set. What set is that? Oh, okay. It's the dome on here, so it's an 8 by 8. Okay, that's where it came from. So it's not the 10 by 10 blue one from the minifigure. Sorry, I just seen Jeff's comments asking if it was the same one as the blue one. So the answer has been solved. So it's considered a new part as well because these parts weren't being tracked back in the 20s or in the when they came out in clear originally, which was back in probably 2017, 2018. Anyway.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved, yes.
Jeff, the world famous detective.
No, not really. Just realized I can check a different way. But anyways, layout expansion will be epic, I'm sure. Yeah, your layout expansion is really just more base plates for landing plates and things like that.
I'm not going to build any new wooden boxes, so it's going to be the old-fashioned. I'm just going to put base plates on top of wood.
Yeah.
I'm going to carry them separately. I'm not going to build I was thinking about another building, but then the van's are already full, so it's like, so it's just going to be. But the waste plates are going to be wired. They're going to be lit up, obviously, for the ones that have to be lit up. So that's being taken into account. I'm hoping to have it ready for bricks in the 6th, but I got like 10 months to get ready for that. So
yeah. I would like to expand my castle a little bit and add another couple of feet on the side of like farmland type thing. That's kind of what I've been thinking. But in order to do that, I need to borrow some brick off of someone. So I'll probably have to pay Dave a visit. Because I know you have
full tote right there, another one in the garage. There's 2 full totes. There'll be 5 totes altogether of basic brick.
Yeah. So
5 totes.
In order to build up the hill, because I'm at a basic brick.
I got 2 totes here for you.
Crazy. All right. Well, I might have to visit you at some point in the next few months. Dinner is
this Friday. 12th. Next Friday.
No, it's the 12th. I might be able to come down for that. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'll let you know.
Let me know, and then I can throw it.
But if I come down for that, I'll be in town for the weekend, so I can always come.
I'll have the totes in the van if you're coming.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out. But anyways, let's call it a night
Oh,
because Dave is sleepy. We've had
I
proof.
am sleepy,
Um,
but I love
so
the show, so I didn't want to like not be in the show.
well, technically, your wife said, "Hey, shouldn't you be on there?"
She did.
So technically, no, it's joking.
Because again,
But,
she knew you, and she keeps on reminding me she knew you first before she knew me.
this is true. I've been her friend before I was your friend. Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember when she worked for the company.
Uh, long time.
You'll have to ask her when she started working for the company because
It's
I knew
like
you
like
in 2001.
about then, yeah. But we already had like 3 or 4 RTLs done before I met you.
Yeah,
What RTL were you at? RTL 4, 5, 6, 10?
uh, train
You know,
one.
train that was your first show,
I think so. Yeah,
but you're
I don't
coming
know
up
if I
really
came to
before
the.
that.
I don't know. Remember what the numbers were for the robotics ones.
So three
But
and four were block stacking. I mean, not block stacking, marble
yeah,
sorting.
were they at Lillian H. Smith?
William H. Smith, yes. Actually, no, the first one I went to was RTL 3 was at St.
Yeah.
Andrews or St. Mike's where Chris used to work.
Hey, Wandering Brick. Thank you. Good night to
Good
you as
night.
well. We'll take that as a cue to
Yeah,
sign
we'll
off.
wrap it up. We can
Um,
reminisce about
so,
stuff later.
damn right.
Thanks for coming out,
Anyways,
everybody.
thank you, everybody. I'm going to hit, well, Tristan to you too as well, Axel Plate. And
Actually.
I'm going to end this